Alright, welcome back to another video. Just so you guys know, on this channel, it's going to progress over the next few months. We're lately been talking about Star Wars, so if you haven't seen the other videos, check them out. The other one was pretty much about thoughts and stuff, and maybe a unique opinion of mine that I have on the video. And if you comment, a lot of the big comments, a lot of the intriguing comments, I will read aloud in the next video. Now, this won't necessarily be a Star Wars channel. I plan on doing entertainment in general channel from new movies. There's a new He-Man movie coming out. There's theories on that where Skeletor may not be in the next installment as far as the beginning goes. I'll have a video about that. I'll have a video about the Terminator movie, Aliens, Disney buying Fox, pretty much all things entertainment, sports, big sports news. I kind of do a lot of my sports stuff separate, but I do horror pack subscription reviews. This will probably be the only video where I don't have something rather unique in the beginning of it to start the video off. In the previous Star Wars, I played on my Zakk Wylde guitar the Star Wars theme song, so check that out. But this particular video is going to be about the third lesson that Luke was going to teach Rey that was not in the movie. Again, for my full thoughts on that, check out the prior video that was put out last week. But overall, I enjoyed the movie, but I hated the movie. I do think it's one of the better Star Wars movies out there. I have other theories that I'm working on that nobody else has really touched on, and if you really pay attention to this third lesson and why it was deleted, without me showing or telling why I felt it was deleted or the connections to it and how this other brand may be ruining Star Wars, that'll be another video, so subscribe for that. But in this third lesson, it was never talked about. So to me, it's almost like I would have had a reshoot telling her, Rey, hey, we have lessons. I have lessons. There's things you have to learn, which we already know that. But they put in the movie, I have 3 lessons. So he goes through 2 of them, but you never got to see the third one. And it wound up being a deleted scene. So in the film, it still takes place on that island. There's boats that are coming in as far as the deleted scene, the third lesson. And I think I'm going to just read to you real quick the paragraph of what the third act was. Luke and Rey talk about the history of the Jedi. And during that conversation, boats are seen coming to, and Rey inquires, and Luke says they're bandits and they regularly terrorize the caretakers. And outraged Rey says she wants to help, but Luke tells her if she helps, they'll come back stronger and in greater numbers next time. A true Jedi wouldn't let that happen. A true Jedi would keep the balance. Rey disagrees and runs to the village. As seen in the above shot, I'll try to show this. Here's a picture of her running across. The photos are all online. I'll put a link in the description below. It's not really anything, so we're running on water. Apparently, she runs super fast. Apparently, she shoots off across rocks. She's basically walking on water to get there. And then she sees these flames. Sees all this commotion and noise going on. Well, it wound up just being like Chewbacca and the local townspeople. It was nothing bad at all. And Luke basically tells her, you know, you ran off so fast, I couldn't tell you that I was basically lying. You know, I try not to break this character down so much, but I want to. That's where the film's just not balanced, where you're getting characters that you think you know, but now you're having to reapproach what you think of them. Luke would never lie to her. Yeah, it's a deleted scene, but at the same time, I still feel it's part of the movie, but it's a lie. This goes back to just how there was a lot of thought put in this movie, but there wasn't a lot of thought put in this movie. I think the focus was just so intent on how do I make this movie where people just won't know what's coming. Well, you know, I didn't know what was coming from The Force Awakens. I mean, I had kind of ideas. All I could assume was, hey, Luke's going to come in. We're going to see a great adventure. There was a comment on my last post where this guy was like, you know, I wanted to see R2D2 and the BB-8 together. I wanted to see them together and have them do something together where they overcome an odds together. That would have been great. He said, I would have sent Luke on an adventure. That would have been great. Now, don't get me wrong, I like what they did with Luke, but I don't like what they did with Luke. J.J. Abrams has his handful going into this next film. And if you notice, I guess there's going to be so much deleted footage. I don't know if we're going to get it. I'm hearing reports that we are going to get it. I'm hearing reports that we're not going to get it. The director even said that his version is the director's cut, even though it was a 3-hour-long film and it got cut down to 2.5 hours. You didn't get a lot of extended features in the J.J. Abrams film, but it was also more, it had at least a template. And yeah, it kind of copied off the New Hope a little bit, but it was still fresh. The characters I loved. The characters that weren't as brought out in The Force Awakens were really brought out, I thought, real well in The Last Jedi, especially Poe. And then Leia. I thought they nailed Leia. And it just sucks because, honestly, Luke is probably, or Mark Hamill is probably the strongest actor in this movie. You can kind of tell, even though he's not doing the right things, you just want to see more of him. At least I do. And now, the movie's broke over $1 billion and it's done well, but they left a lot of money on the table. So what do you think? Do you think this third lesson should have been in there? I think they could have come up with something else. If that third lesson was not appropriate, and that third lesson harkened to me, where Luke was basically telling her, you don't interfere with the balance. You're there to balance. You don't go to make things unbalanced. You know, if she had helped, was she always going to be on that island to help that? You know, I don't know, something about that mindset. I think this video is possessed because the last movie review that I did, my light has died, my memory card's full, my backup light is dead, my camera is dying. So let's hurry up and wrap this up. What do you think of that little deleted scene? There wasn't a whole lot of information on it. Every time I read about it or every time I watch videos, it's very convoluted. So many cool people's ideas looking at it in different ways. Me personally, I'd like to have seen it in the film, but it's because it's a bad film and I wanted to see more, hoping I can make it better, even though I enjoyed the film. So let me know what you think. Like, comment. I'm out of here. Tuesday is the Blu-ray release of It, and I am going to have a lot of special things going on for it, which is the main reason why everything's dying. I've been shooting. So make sure you subscribe, and Tuesday night I will be dropping that video. Still don't have a name for this channel. This is all in the new. It's all in the new, all in the fresh, and it'd be cool if you jump along right now and see where this channel is today to where it's going to be 6 months from now to a year from now. So for all things entertainment, music, football, just anything in the entertainment world, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you.